Hi everyone, this is Heather Lottinen from the Flourish.Academy. This is episode 400. 400 episodes! That is amazing. I'm extremely proud of the content that we've put together and it's very exciting. And so I wanted to do something a little bit different for this video. And there's always a lesson and a point to everything I do, so don't think I'm doing this just for no reason. But what I'm going to do is answer some of the questions that I get on YouTube. So my social media strategy has been to do live videos on the Flourish Academy page, then I save them to my phone, and then I upload them to YouTube and I schedule them out every day. Not all of them, but most of them also go to YouTube. Now it's kind of funny, but I have a completely different audience on YouTube than I do on Facebook, and they have different types of questions, and they are not afraid to tell me exactly what they're thinking about these videos. Okay, and let me say that the lesson here is I work with a lot of female photographers, and many of them are afraid to put their work out there for the fear of being judged or criticized. So they'll avoid it. They just won't put it out there, to which I say you just have to do it and embrace it. Because if I had that fear, I would never do any of these videos. I am perfectly okay making myself look like an idiot on a daily basis in order to teach you something about photography. So you need to be more willing to share your work in the same fashion. Because here's the thing, Mar and I did a podcast episode, I was thinking while I was talking. Mar and I did a podcast episode yesterday on exposure therapy. So if you have a particular fear, like putting your photos out there, you just need to do it. And then you actually need to get some bad feedback so that you learn you will not die. Not everyone is going to like your photos or your videos, and it's okay. So I actually invite the criticism in, because the more I get it, the better I become. Much of it I will internalize and I will change something immediately. I will take corrective action, and it's great. It makes me a better person all the way around. And some of them are just plain silly. So I was gonna go through some of these comments today, and let me say to my YouTube audience, I love you guys and I appreciate all of the feedback, and most of it is amazing. By far, the predominant feedback is positive and encouraging and insightful, and we engage in really good conversations. But some of it is hilarious. So I'm gonna answer some of these questions. Okay, I'm not even going back that far because I get a lot of comments on YouTube. So I don't know, maybe a couple of weeks back, maybe a month, someone commented on an older video. I can't tell. I have my laptop in front of me. I can't tell exactly which video, episode 202. They found this review to be perplexing. So I was like, okay, that's good. You don't like the review. That's awesome. Somebody said to me, don't focus, recompose. I did a video on focus, recompose. Don't do it. That's what they're telling me. I'm scrolling through some of these comments. Just hang with me, because there are some really good ones. Some of them are so nice. Thank you. You saved my day. This was a very clear explanation, very informative. Why aren't you wearing a mic? And to answer that question, I've worn a mic in the past. I have a lav mic that is wired to my phone. I also have a wireless mic. I have a good one. When I put it in the phone and I do live videos on Facebook, there's Wi-Fi interference and it always causes a crackling sound, and then you will complain about that. So I haven't been doing a mic lately. Okay, the lav mic, I don't know why, but it just stopped working. I got another one, so I have two lav mics, and neither one of them work well with the iPhone. If somebody that knows more about audio than me can help, that would be great. But that's why I haven't been wearing a mic lately, if you're wondering. Okay, a lot of people were not thrilled with my thoughts on the D850, but that's fine. I suppose I am allowed to have my own opinion on that. For instance, I talked about the D850 being heavier than my D750, and for me that's a big deal. I mean, I'm kind of small in stature, so even a little bit of weight makes a big deal to me, and this person said the D750 is 860 grams, the D850 is 1,005 grams. That's only 145 grams heavier. Is that really a burden? Yeah, it is for me. Okay. Are you PC or Mac? I'm Mac. There's a lot. I'm sorry. I wish there was a better way to organize them, but what off-camera flash system you utilize? I have ProPhoto A1. I love it. What do you think about the 15 to 30 millimeter lens? I don't have it. What do you think about Tamron compared to Nikon? I love Tamron. I think it's fantastic. There's a lot of really nice comments here. Oh, somebody said my sound was great. So a second ago it was terrible and now it's good. Not sure. It's very, oh, your tutorial doesn't work. And listen, if you're gonna say something like that, please give me more data and I'd be happy to answer. But if you say, oh, somebody was very upset about how I hold my camera. Where is that one? They said I'm doing it wrong. I'm holding my camera wrong. And that was all they had to say. So, okay. Yeah, I remember I'd done that video on whether you put your elbow up or down if you go from landscape to portrait. That was the problem. Oh, here's a good one. I enjoyed this one. This person says, you have somewhat good videos. Thank you for your feedback. My usual response to people saying things like that, or saying they didn't like a tutorial or it was a waste of their time, my typical response is, thank you for the feedback. I hope you continue to enjoy the free content. Okay. No, don't do that. I don't even know what that's in reference to. This person liked that video. Okay. So I have this person, and by the way, a lot of people on YouTube are anonymous. So they just have, you know, a little letter as their icon, and they have a name that doesn't indicate to me whether they're male or female. And these people love to leave me comments. This one particular person has said a lot of very kind things to me. And then, are you ready for this one? This one is probably the precipitating factor as to why I did this video. This person, I don't know if it's male or female. I'm guessing is male. I could be wrong. They said, and this is a video that rather rubs me the wrong way. You are an authority. Your recommendations need to be informed. And I'm sorry, but I don't find this seemingly excited rally to check out the new Nikon mirrorless cameras, the Z6 and Z7, genuine. I am worried that you may have been asked to hype the release event, but for me, you are compromising your authority by doing so. Besides the fact that I loathe other YouTube photographers pushing gear by clicking the link below that gives them a kickback, I am especially let down when it's for an inferior product. And without going too deeply into it, the new mirrorless cameras are a failure and the lenses are a separate failure. Wow, that's a pretty strong statement. By the way, this comment, it went on for paragraphs. This person continued to question my integrity by saying, please maintain your integrity when promoting gear. Don't push stuff just because YM wants to hype the new camera. They are only in it for the sales. You are to empower through photography, and you can't do that if you recommend gear that gives people technical handicaps. I was interested in the new camera too, but okay, on and on. This person, essentially, if I am to summarize this comment, was very upset by episode 384, where I talked about being excited about the new Nikon mirrorless cameras. I mean, I was very excited. Hey, have we met? Have we met? I find joy and excitement in literally everything that I do. I am a very happy person. I also use hyperbole when I speak. And if you're not familiar with what that word means, then it's I get really excited and I use big words like, this is the best day ever, the day I got my chickens. I find tremendous joy in chicken tracks in the snow. I am very excited about new camera gear because I'm a photographer and I'm a techie and I teach photography. So when a new camera is released, I am genuinely very excited to get my hands on it. I wish that I could have all of the cameras, all of them. I would have Nikon and Canon and Fuji. I'd have DSLRs. I'd have mirrorless. I would have everything under the sun and I would shoot it all the time. So don't question my excitement. I'm excited about everything. That is very genuine, and I couldn't lie if I tried. If you asked me how I feel about the D850, I would tell you straight to your face. I don't recommend it unless you're a commercial photographer. Wedding and portrait photographer like me, the D850 is not for me. So I am always very, very honest in my approach. So the questioning my integrity thing kind of got to me. I mean, I allowed it to get to me for, I don't know, maybe 2.3 seconds, and then I laughed because, yeah, I'm actually excited about the Nikon mirrorless cameras. I mean, that's legitimate. Would I go out and purchase one today? No, I have not. I am most likely going to be buying a Fuji mirrorless camera, specifically the X-T3, but I am genuinely excited about all of them. Okay, and then the whole don't push stuff because YM wants to hype the new camera. This has nothing to do with YM camera, and they are only in it for the sales. Okay, now this is really timely and interesting because the day I got that comment, I actually had spent, I don't know, close to 2 hours having coffee and cookies with the delightful 89-year-old Mrs. Yankish. Mrs. Yankish's husband, Pete, started YM Camera many, 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 many moons ago. I met her at Robbie's wedding. We hit it off. We became fast friends. I am actually very good friends with an 89-year-old woman who I adore. The morning I received that comment, we were having coffee and she was telling me about how Pete started the store and what it was like when she had 3 little kids and he was working 16 hours a day. Okay, I mean, this is the best family I have ever encountered. The most genuine people. I have met their entire extended family and they are awesome. And let me tell you something. They are not in it for the money, because if they were, they'd be in another business. The margins on photography gear and equipment are so low, it's incredible. Nobody at YM Camera is getting rich off of you buying anything. You can trust me on that. So to say that they're only in it for sales when they are a 3rd generation family owned business who I have watched undersell people on gear because they knew it was better for them. I mean, they could have easily oversold people time and time and time again, and I'm sitting in that store and I'm watching them undersell someone and make less money than they could because they know it's better. Okay, this comment, yeah, kind of got to me. And something about affiliate links. This person said something about I'm putting links so that they click through and I get a kickback. So I'm going to give you some full disclosure here. The Amazon links in my YouTube videos are absolutely affiliate links. It's gear that I use every single day. And when you click that link and buy something, I make about 2 cents. Okay, that's not going to cover the expenses of the Flourish Academy. So it's not that much money. I think my Amazon pay last month, negative. My Amazon pay last month was 0. I didn't get any. The month before I think was $20. $20. So affiliate links to Amazon. But then they said that I get a kickback from YM on affiliate links, which actually made me laugh because we don't even know how to do that. So my YM links that are in my YouTube videos are not affiliate links. We don't know how to do that. Or maybe we would, but we don't because we don't know how. The links in my YouTube videos to YM Camera are because I believe in YM Camera. I believe in that family, I believe in that business, and I stand behind it 100%. Those are not affiliate links. I do not receive any kickback for those links. We don't know how. This person went on to thank me. Thank you for the clarification. I had assumed that the YM links were affiliate links. Do you know the first 3 letters of the word assumption? They're not affiliate links. And then they went on to apologize because the original message read hostile. Yeah, it sure did. I don't take offense to that at all. Being offended is a choice, and I choose not to be. But that did get to me a little bit, the questioning my integrity and what I'm doing. Okay, so that was a long one. That really got me going. Okay, then there was another one recently. that says, wow, you just ruined the whole experiment when you changed the angles. That's on a video I did comparing 70 to 200 2.8 against the 85 1.4, I think. And I was talking about depth and field, but I ruined the whole experiment. So I'm sorry. I didn't mean to ruin it, but it worked for me because I got what I needed out of it. So that's great. Okay, scrolling through. Oh, someone was very nice and said it was refreshing to hear some common sense spoken about a particular matter. I think this comment is in reference to the XQD card in, or the one slot maybe in the Nikon mirrorless, to which I said, who cares? It would be nice to have 2 slots, but that's fine. Your tutorial didn't work for me. It looks worse. Thank you for the feedback. I can't support this. Awesome. Oh, this was a good one. I had done the ProPhoto A1. I had shot it at a wedding last fall just to test it out. And this person said, OMG, the photos, they are below average with a sad face. Okay, my photos are below average. And you know what's funny about that? If you said that about maybe any other photo I've taken, I would be like in any other genre, I would probably be like, yeah, that's probably true, they are, but not wedding photos. I know what I'm doing in wedding photography and I own those photos and they are not below average, but thank you for the feedback. Okay, I know you're busy, but I need more help, okay, regarding this one. I do not understand. It's again, episode 392 sparked some comments. That was the one about the XQD card. This person said, and this is all they said, tell the truth, Heather. To which I replied, okay. Regarding, tell the truth about XQD cards. XQD cards are faster. That's true. Some of the new cameras only have 1 slot for an XQD card. Also true. I'm not sure where I lied in that video. Maybe I have to go back and watch it. This was good. Too much nonsense, bull BS, but like all written out, you know, but I'm a lady, so I'm not going to say it. Too much nonsense BS. What was that? Episode 247. I don't even know what that was about. And then I got some thanks about that. This person says, say okay. 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 Thank you. Loved it. Okay. I think that's all the comments I'm going to go through. That was just, you know, like I said, the last couple of weeks, there are a lot more comments that people leave. When I was doing a lot of reviews on the ProPhoto A1, I got a ton of comments about that. People were angry that I liked the ProPhoto A1. They're angry that I don't like the D850, but they're angry that I get excited about cameras. My point is that if I let this kind of thing stop me, there would be no Flourish Academy. So when I check my YouTube for comments, because I try to get back to all of them, by the way, so I check it, I wouldn't say once a day, but maybe like every other day, and I reply to as many as possible. And when I do that, I am actually excited to see something negative. I think to myself, good, because it's going to make me better. So it doesn't bother me. I want to encourage you today to put yourself out there, put your photos out there, whatever you're working on, put it out there, and receive the rejection with a smile on your face. Don't try to avoid it. Stop trying to avoid it. Just let it come in, and then you'll respond to it. You'll realize that you're not going to die and it's not a big deal, and you'll get stronger and braver and more courageous in the process. It is a good thing to get negative feedback. So I've embraced it and loved it. It's taken me years to get to this point. I can look at these comments and smile and laugh because, well, they're ridiculous. And if there's truth to something, like if I did something wrong or I said something that was incorrect, I will gladly own that and say, yeah, there are a lot of things I don't know anything about. I tend to avoid those subjects and only talk about the areas that I feel qualified to address. So if I am talking about something, it's because I either know it really well or I've done some research. I seek out qualifications and certifications so that I make sure I'm sharing the proper things. Again, if I don't know, I just don't talk about it. But if you come to me and say your wedding photos are below average or you don't know what you're talking about when it comes to weddings, I'm going to say lies. All of them lies, because I know weddings. I hope you found this fun and informative. It's episode 400. Listen, I want you to continue to flourish. I'll see you in the next video.